Hey everybody, welcome everybody to our info session all about Nomad Week. We are hopping on to get all the details about this really exciting event. Hey everyone, I'm Andrea. What's happening? I'm so excited to be chatting today about this awesome event in Cape Town. I'm really excited. I'm just checking on my side that everything is running smoothly. If you can hear me, if you can see me, just say hey in the comments. Maybe give a little shout out on where you are in the world. I know we're going to have quite a few South Africans jumping in, or people that are in South Africa already, nomads that are here. And I'm guessing we're going to have a ton of people coming in from overseas. Hey, Priyanka, great to see you. She's going to be coming to Nomad Week. And yeah, very excited. So today, guys, I'm going to be kind of giving you all the details, ins and outs of what to expect when joining Nomad Week, kind of what's behind the scenes, like why did we start this, also what the schedule's like, what you can expect through the week. And yeah, some extra cool insights and some cool activities that I haven't shared yet. So very excited. Awesome. So when you do hop on, you can share in the comments where you're from. Let me know if you can hear me, and we're going to hop in right now. Great. I see it's working from my side. That's awesome. Okay, guys. So Nomad Week Cape Town. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Andrea. I am the founder of Work Wanderers. I'm also the host and organizer for Nomad Week. So I'm going to jump into that in a little hot second. But this is something that's been in the works for, I'd say, almost a year or two. It's definitely been part of the Work Wanderers plan to run a type of big digital nomad event / conference that's going to bring people together from all over the world. And yeah, we've been running our global digital nomad community through Work Wanderers since 2019. So quite a lot of you maybe hopping on this live have actually joined quite a few of our events, either in Cape Town or all around the world, in Bali, Egypt, Turkey. And our community has grown so much. So we love you guys, and we want as many digital nomads to join because it's all about the connection. So let's hop right into the details about Nomad Week. Awesome. So guys, what is Nomad Week and kind of what is the point of this event? Well, ultimately, it's about connecting with like-minded digital nomads from all over the world in a beautiful location, which is Cape Town, South Africa. If you haven't picked up yet, I'm actually South African. I'm a local, and I also have been a digital nomad for 6 years. So I'm really passionate about Cape Town and South Africa as a whole. And I'm so excited to share this beautiful country and city with you. So a lot of you will already be nomads who have traveled to Cape Town, and you know the magic and beauty that it has to offer. But really, this event, apart from where it's located, a lot of it is about bringing together like-minded people and creating long-lasting and deep connections with people that just get you. So if that's something that you want to be a part of and you're looking for that community and a ton of fun, amazing activities through the week, as well as the opportunity to give back to the local community, then this is going to be the event for you. So if you're hopping on right now, great to see you. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Priyanka. You can put anything in the chat that you want. But if you have questions, you can keep that till the end. I'm going to go into a lot of detail. But if something hops on or you have questions about Cape Town in general as a digital nomad, then yeah, just let me know in the chat and then we'll answer that at the end. Great. So who am I? Yeah, like I said, I am the founder of Work Wanderers and also kind of spearheading Nomad Week. Yeah, we've been running this kind of community since 2019, like I said, and we've run co-living programs all over the world. Also, as I'm from Cape Town, I've been running nomad meetups and events in Cape Town itself quite a lot, I would say, by now. I try to count, but it's definitely over 150 at this point. And yeah, I just love sharing it with the local nomad community. I was also the co-organizer and one of the organizers for all the activities of Nomad Base 2 years ago. So this is something that we're trying to kind of grow and have this potentially as an annual event. with Nomad Week going forward. So we've worked with them and they're a great partner of ours. Yeah, and the Cape Town community has grown so much. So 1,000 plus people at this point in different groups. And I'm sure a lot of you are part of that already. Okay, so let's move on and talk about the event. So we are looking at 200 to 300 digital nomads coming together in Cape Town. Now, if you're not kind of sure or you've never been to Cape Town, we are going to be hosting it in a beautiful area called Camps Bay. And Camps Bay is right on the beach. So the event and the conference is literally a 1 minute walk away from the beach. So we're going to be doing all the nomad talks within this beautiful hotel. Right next to it is an amazing social area where we are going to be doing a lot of sunset sundowners and activities. And then a 1 minute walk away is the beach. So there's going to be a ton of activities there too. And overall, it's a great area. There's a ton of restaurants along the strip and a lot of places where you can connect with people attending the event. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. A lot of people ask me who will join and who is part of this digital nomad community. Guys, I always find this question so difficult because there is no one group. Everyone is from everywhere. The one thing that connects us is that most of the community are digital nomads, meaning we work remotely online as entrepreneurs, freelancers, or remote workers. In general, we get a lot of people from Europe, US, Canada, Asia, Australia, but I honestly feel like it is from all over the world. We have quite a few South African digital nomads, and we also encourage people to join who are interested in the lifestyle, but they're not really sure kind of what the digital nomad thing's about, but they would love to travel and work. So if that's kind of sounding like you, then of course we want you there. People also ask me about age. Honestly, it's from 25 up, but we get people under 25. We also get people all the way up to 60. Age is just a number. As you can see there, it's really not about how old you are. It's about that common denominator of freedom, flexibility, and being very open-minded. So yeah, if that sounds like you, definitely would love to see you there. Now, guys, this is the fun part. This is what everyone wants to know. What is going to be happening during this week? So we are going to be running a 7-day event from Sunday the 9th to Saturday the 15th of March. And I'm going to go in a lot more detail in a second, but this is a quick overview. So we're going to have a pre-registration on the Sunday, so you can come and get your name tag, your wristbands. But right next to the venue, we have an amazing sunset session area where you can come. We're going to have a DJ. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be beautiful sunset views. And it's a great way to just break the ice, meet some of the nomads that are joining the event, and kind of get into the vibe of the week. So we're going to kick it off really strong, and it's going to be a beautiful evening. We're going to start nice and early on Monday, so not too late on Sunday, guys. And we're going to do Monday to Thursday is going to be kind of the conference and social activities in the evening. I'll talk about that more in a second. Then Friday, we're going to be a volunteering and giving back day. We like to call it a social impact day, which I'm going to share in a sec as well. And then we're going to round off the week with a beautiful wine and stay all together, as well as a farewell party. So the schedule. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much information, but here's a nice overview of what you can expect. So on Sunday, like I said, we're going to have that lovely registration party and social evening. Then Monday, we're going to have an amazing opening ceremony. This is going to have a few speakers. We're really going to kick off the week strong. We have an amazing, amazing keynote speaker that's going to really set the tone for the week, as well as a little performance, which you guys will hear more about closer to the time. Then we're going to start off with nomad talks and panels. So from Monday to Thursday in the mornings and 1 or 2 in the afternoon, you'll be able to come and watch nomad influencers, experts in different industries, as well as some new nomads that are going to be sharing their experiences, what they've learned, and there's a variety of topics which I'll also show in a little bit. Now, this is a great opportunity to learn, to grow, to get inspired, to ask questions as well, and to perhaps find business partners. So that's going to be epic. We're going to be adding something a little bit spicy and new to Nomad Week. Well, It's something that I haven't really seen happen in other Nomad events, but it's going to be a pitch competition. Now, I know a lot of you are super talented, you have beautiful passion projects that you're busy with, and a lot of you are solopreneurs. This is an awesome opportunity to come and share something that you are busy working on. Maybe it's been in the works for a while, maybe it's brand new. It doesn't matter. What matters is getting up on the stage for 2 minutes, sharing that with everyone, maybe doing it in a cool way. So we're putting the competition element because we have some amazing partners who are going to be giving away some epic prizes. And I'm going to share that a little bit later on, but honestly, they are so cool. So you really want to win that competition. So even if you're selling like accounting software, if you make your presentation really cool and very entertaining, who knows, you could win. So definitely think about that and start thinking about your little pitch. Only 2 minutes on the stage, and the rewards are worth it. So yeah, definitely think about that. Then in the afternoons, guys, so we also love a bit of a collaborative vibe. So we are going to be giving the opportunity for peer-driven meetups. So if you are someone who wants to share your passion for acro yoga and do a little meetup on the beach doing that, or if you have a workshop or you're a coach and you want to do a little workshop session, you can share that. And we're going to allow you to just put in requests for any meetups that you'd like to run. Then our amazing meetups coordinator is going to select them and make sure there's a cool variety of meetups. And then we're going to put them on our schedule for the afternoons. And you can choose what you want to join, what works for you, what makes sense. So the meetups are going to be really fun, definitely on a more smaller scale, so smaller groups, and a great opportunity to kind of do some things that you're really passionate about. So hikes, yoga, breath work, meditation, whatever it is, if you want to run it, that's your platform to do that. It's also great if you're just starting out and you want to get some people interested in what you do, get to know you, and who knows, they could even become a client in the future. Now, a lot of nomads kind of love the talks, they love the meetups, but they're really interested in the social aspect and the socializing. So, what we are doing is on the Monday, this is tentative. So, we're either going to do an Africa dining experience or we're going to do an Africa cooking class, depending on numbers and interest. So, that's going to be on the Monday evening. Then on the Tuesday, we are going to be doing a speed networking / dating evening. So that's going to be a little fun social session. So who knows, you could find your next business partner or your soulmate. So that's going to be a great little time to have some fun. And we're going to have a beautiful venue for that as well. Then on the Wednesday evening, we are going to have a sunset cruise. So if you would like to cruise around Cape Town, then you can do that. And we're going to go on catamarans. It's going to be beautiful. If you've never done it, highly recommend. It's one of those, I would say, bucket list things to do in Cape Town, for sure, because it's just really once in a lifetime. A lot of times you can even, I'm not promising this, but you could even spot dolphins if you're lucky, or some other type of wildlife. So yeah, that is going to be a beautiful evening. That's going to be followed by community dinners. So there are some communities joining Nomad Week, like Work Wanderers. We're going to have Laka joining, Wi-Fi Tribe, and then there might also just be some open dinners. So if you are part of a community, you can join those. And if you're not, then you can pick one or you can just join an open community dinner, which is going to be really nice, just socializing and eating some good food. Thursday. Okay, so like you can see, most of the Monday to Thursday in the mornings and afternoons are pretty similar. There will be some extra things like beach volleyball, hikes that are thrown in there. On Thursday evening, we're going to have a really fun, really cool night. So we are going to have a comedy night. So get ready for that. If you are someone who is really funny or you think that you could shine on the stage, then you can put your name down to be at the comedy night. We also have some local comedians that are going to be doing a little little spot on the show. So yeah, look forward to that. And that'll be followed by karaoke. I know karaoke is not for all of you, but for some of you, I know you like to take the stage, especially after a drink or two. So I'm sure we will see you there. Okay, guys. So that's Monday to Thursday, but we're not done yet. Friday. This is a very important day, and I'm going to just show you a little bit more details in a sec, but we're going to have a social impact day. This is going to be a day where we actually go and give back at a local school. I'm going to share some details on that in a second. Friday night, this is tentative silent disco or some type of party. We are partnered with them, so if you guys are interested in silent disco, then we will do that. And then the Saturday, some of you might have been on one of our Winelands tours or trips with Work Wanderers. If you have, put a woohoo in the comments or the chat. But yeah, it's going to be epic. So we're going to go do some wine tasting. For those of you who don't know, there are 300 wine farms 45 minutes outside of Cape Town. And it is honestly breathtaking. If you haven't been, then this will be a really big highlight of the week. And if you have been, then I'm sure you're going to love it anyways. It's always a winner. So we're going to do some wine tastings. We're also going to do a picnic / lunch in the vineyards. And yeah, that's going to be a magical, lovely day, followed by a farewell party. So you can tell there's a little bit of everything for everyone, from social activities to pitch competitions to, yeah, panels, talks, really get engaged. I love the social impact day. And I think that whatever you are into, you'll be able to find during Nomad Week. I can see you guys are excited in the comments. Thanks for joining. Awesome. So who is speaking at this event? Well, we've got quite a few speakers. We're going to have 25 to 30 speakers at the event. Here's a little sneak peek on some of them. For those of you who have been to some Nomad conferences and events, then Dean Cachel will not be a stranger. He's an amazing, amazing keynote speaker, and we are looking forward to him being at Nomad Week. We've got Mike Wolf, we've got Karen, we've got so many, Sergio Sala, Sam Van, he's going to be talking on dating actually. So we got business talks, we got lifestyle, we've got a whole kind of myriad of everything: tech, business, lifestyle, wellness, and then social impact. So we're covering a lot of the bases, and I think that's very important with nomads, because as much as we're interested in, tech and business, I think lifestyle and the other things are also really important. So yeah, there's a couple of speaker opportunities or slots open still. So if you are someone who's spoken in the past, or you think that you could take the stage and really add some value, then go to nomadweek.co and apply to be a speaker. Awesome. So I made a slide specifically for this, guys, because it's really important and near and dear to my heart. So I'm a local South African, and, we are in a developing country. And I feel as nomads, or as anyone really, when you're traveling or when you live somewhere, if you can give back, then we should really try and do that. And we partnered with a really great organization. It's a nonprofit and a registered school called the Bright Student Learning Center. And yeah, it's a school mainly for underprivileged kids in the Cape Town area. A lot of them are coming from the townships, and most of them can't afford school fees. And the school itself is a little bit neglected in the sense that, there isn't much facilities, and the walls really need repainting. They're kind of peeling. And, we really want to go in there and just liven the place up, spruce it up. Let's make it a nice environment for the kids. Let's also bring some inspiration to them. So we're going to go there on the Friday. And I really encourage as many of you who join Nomad Week to join this day, because the more volunteers we get for the Social Impact Day, the better. Because we have quite a big job. We need to scrape the walls, paint the walls. We're going to have someone hopefully come in and do a bit of a mural to make it brighter and beautiful. If you want to see what the school looks like and what we're going to do, you can go to the Instagram nomadweek.co. I just did a reel on that, so you can actually see where we'll be going. And it actually has kids all the way from grade 1, which is almost like, going all the way up to grade 12. We're going to be painting the high school area, and you'll also be able to interact with the kids. So we're going to make them some food parcels in the morning. We're going to take them there. We're going to give them there at lunch. We're going to do a little seminar to just kind of sharing about the digital nomad lifestyle. What's out there? What are the online resources that they have access to that are potentially free? What skills can they learn online? And what is kind of an easy entry to getting into this lifestyle in the future, or at least trying to do some tertiary education? So yeah, I'm very pumped for this, and I really hope you guys are too. This is going to be an amazing initiative, and I think we're also going to be repainting the school in the afternoon, and we're going to get a little bit dirty. We're going to paint, and it's going to be epic. Also through the week, I'm going to try and do a laptop drive, and we have a fundraising team for that. So if you have an old laptop, which you probably don't have if you're traveling, but we're going to try and either raise funds to buy some secondhand laptops or more affordable laptops, and they really have very low specifications on what they need. Right now, they only have 2 laptops in the entire school, and they're 250 learners. So computer literacy is so important going forward. And if we can even get 1 or 2, if we can get more than that, amazing. But we're going to try and raise some funds to get some laptops. So I had to put a slide for that because I think it's very important. Okay, guys, so I hope you're getting excited, and I hope this is kind of hitting somewhere and that it's sounding cool for you. The Winans Day is going to end of the week. Like I said, we have some amazing Wineland Day tours that we've done in the past. This is going to be our biggest one yet. 100 plus digital nomads on a wine farm. So think basking in the sun, having a picnic, drinking some wine. If you don't drink, no worries. Come for the vibe. It's going to be beautiful. The landscapes of the Cape Winelands are unmatched. And I know those of you that are on here that have been will say the same. So yeah, this is going to be a great day and something that is always so much fun. We're going to end it off with a little farewell party. And yeah, it's not a really goodbye though, because we're going to be a part of the community. We're going to have WhatsApp groups. We're going to have pre-events, and we're going to have post-events. This is an optional extra post-event that I wanted to share. A lot of you come to South Africa, and I know you want to go to the Kruger, but it's one of those places that can kind of be a little bit inaccessible or seem quite daunting because it's quite far away, or going by yourself might be difficult. So we put together a trip, and for any of you who are dying to go to the Kruger, it's going to be hosted by our partner Adventurelust. Kelly is the leader there, and she's amazing. She's been doing these safaris for years for groups, and they really are unforgettable. If you haven't been to Kruger, have you been to South Africa? That's her saying. So I think that this is an amazing opportunity to go with fellow digital nomads in a really nice little group. You're going to be going for 4 days from the 27th to the 30th of March. And if you're interested in that, we do need deposits for that a lot sooner, within the next 2 weeks. So please go to the website if you're interested in that and click on the link there to register your interest, and Kelly will get in touch with you. Of course, that takes a lot of organization, and there's a lot of reservations because the Kruger is super popular. So don't delay. If that's something you want to do, don't regret that, because it's definitely one of those bucket list trips. And they're going to be in the Timbavati region, which is one of the best in terms of spotting the Big Five. And yeah, you can see they have had a lot of fun in the past. So yeah, that sounds like a really cool post event. Another thing, guys, for those of you going to afrikaburn in April, we'll have a designated group for that. So you'll be able to coordinate yourselves and potentially organize your own camp. So if afrikaburn in April is something you are looking at joining, then this is a great kind of community to be a part of too. Okay, so I just wanted to show some of our partners. Now, this actually wouldn't be possible without the City of Cape Town. The City of Cape Town is our core sponsor for this event, along with Work Wanderers. So Work Wanderers is my company. And they have been really supportive, and they are actually the government municipality for the Western Cape, the City of Cape Town. So they are the City of Cape Town municipality, and they've been a big supporter of encouraging digital nomads, embracing digital nomads, and trying to also connect with you guys and see what you need, what works, how we can make it sustainable, and also how we can just incorporate nomads and the local community. So yeah, Cape Town, the city of Cape Town, thank you so much for partnering with us. We also have some amazing other partners, as you can see, that are helping support grow the Nomad Week community and encourage more people to join. So yeah, thank you. I just wanted to post this, and we have some more partners coming in. So these are just the first ones. And here's a little pic of some past kind of nomad events and meetups that we've run in Cape Town. And yeah, there's so many pictures that I could have added, but it's all about connection, right, guys, and exploring this beautiful place. So I would absolutely love to have you there. I have got something special for you guys today, for those of you joining. And I'm going to share that in a little sec. But I just want to share what's going on with the tickets. So we are currently in the early bird phase. This is going to end on the 24th of Jan, so this coming Friday. So I know nomads, I know we hate committing to things or booking tickets early. Trust me, I'm the same. But you're going to be able to save 40% if you do get the early bird ticket. And what's nice with the tickets is they are transferable. So if you can't attend later, you can always sell it to a friend or transfer it to someone. And yeah, it's a lot easier to do that. You can see the inclusion. So it's going to be all the conference activities, access to all the events that we've mentioned, the social activities, also all the WhatsApp groups, the meetups happening in the afternoons, the pitch competition, pre and post events, access to all of our calendar of what's happening, and the Nomad Week community. And then if you do want to join some of the excursions, these are optional extras like the Africa dining / cooking evening, sunset cruise, social impact day, and the wine and stay. We will try and get the social impact day at the lowest possible price. We are looking for donors right now for the paint and all of that stuff. So we'll let you know on that one. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a minimal there. But yeah, those other ones are pretty standard. So the price for the conference and this festival is $197 on the early bird rate. Like I said, that's 40% off. So this is going to be the best deal you're going to get, guys. So I will recommend getting this sooner than later. And like I said, there was going to be a little gift, which I have on the next page. So if you guys use the promo code Work Wanderers, then you will get an extra $20 off the total. It is only valid until this Friday. If you do scan the QR code there, then you will be able to go to Nomad Week, click on Get Tickets, and then you can put the promo code on there at checkout. So guys, right now, if you do have any questions, please put them in the chat. This is when I'm going to be able to answer anything that you are unsure about, and then we can go from there. So I'm seeing a lot of people coming in here, some from Cape Town, some that are already here, one from Zimbabwe. Hey, Lacadia, what's happening? Nick, okay, he's got a question. Do you have a contact for good prices or a supplier that can give a discount on the laptops? So yeah, we are looking into that at the moment. If you do have any contacts, please let us know. We are going to be talking to Incredible Connection, Computer Mania, and those types of stores to see if they can give us a discount for the laptop drive. What they did say at the school is they said that they really need basic laptops, like 2 gigabytes RAM kind of thing. They really don't need that much. Right now, they said anything is better than nothing. So secondhand laptops will do as well. But yeah, pretty much whatever we can get is what we're looking at. Yeah, Timber Vadi is incredible. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Great. Thanks, Priyanka. Yeah, so well thought out. Well, I think, big advantage for me is that I'm from Cape Town. So it's been a lot easier for me to think about what would really work for the nomad community, and also location-wise, and also, just taking everything into account. Cape Town is just world's #1 city in the world. Yeah, I heard about this. I actually saw that on a reel. I don't know if it was the mayor of Cape Town or the premier, but someone was talking about it being the #1 city in the world by Time Out. So, I mean, I can completely agree with that. Awesome, guys. So if any of you have questions and I haven't answered them, then you can just email me and our team at contact@workwonders.com. So don't get confused. The conference is Nomad Week, but it is run through Work Wonders, which is our company. And this is our global community. So we are looking at doing this as an annual event, hopefully every single year. But it really relies on you guys to make this first one super epic so that we can do it again next year and hopefully make even a bigger impact. I'm getting a few more questions. Hold on one second. Can you buy a ticket or do you have to buy it the whole week? Okay, so when you buy your ticket, then you get access to the whole calendar of events. Like I said, let's look at it. So you're going to get access to the community, you're going to get access to the conference, so Monday to Thursday, all the social evenings, all the meetups in the afternoons. Let's look here. Some of the optional extras, hold on. There we go. Some of the optional extras are more the excursions and the extra activities like the sunset cruise, the Africa dining experience, and the wine and stay. So if you see something that is more of a social activity outside of our conference venue and outside of the social evenings, then like the silent disco is extra as well. So yeah, but it's going to be pretty much all these things like the wine and stay, for example. If you don't have a Nomad Week ticket, then you won't be able to join that day, for example. So it gives you access to all of these events. Hopefully that explains it. Does that explain it, Nick? Let me know. Cool. So yeah, I'm really excited for the pre-registration evening as well because we're going to be having that sunset sundowner. We're going to have a DJ. You're going to get your ticket. Oh, not your ticket. You're going to get your wristband, your name badge. We're going to be able to kind of connect for the first time. I think that's going to be an epic evening. The talks are already amazing. I can't even believe we have such amazing speakers that are coming. So they're going to be super inspiring. Some very interesting panels as well. A lot on sustainability, social impact as well. So yeah, very, very, very excited for that. Cool. What time do we start in the mornings? Great question. Great question. Yeah. So we are going to be starting from about 9:30 a.m. in the mornings. So it's going from 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 in the afternoons for the Nomad Talks and Pitch competition. And then the meetups are from 3:30 to about 6 p.m. And then the evening sessions will take place from approximately 7 p.m. onwards, 7:30. Every night's a little bit different, so because everything has a different schedule in terms of these extra activities. But once you do buy your ticket, you will get access to the full program a week or two before the event, which will send you so that you can really schedule your days out. Because I know some of you will be working during the event, so you can kind of decide what you want to join, what you can or can't join, and then you can fit it into your schedule. Awesome. Thanks. Okay, so basically all the morning and afternoon things are at the hotel conference in Camps Bay. The rest of the events hosted elsewhere. Kind of. So if I do look at this, I'll be able to tell you exactly. So yeah, the Africa dining experience is hosted elsewhere. Not too far away though, about 10 minutes. But the speed networking and dating meetup, so Tuesday, night is also hosted right next to the conference area, and that's included. The sunset cruise is at the waterfront, so at the harbor. The community dinners will also be at the V&A waterfront, so you can choose if you want to join those. The comedy nights and karaoke will also be at the conference venue right next to it at our social partner venue, so that'll be awesome. The silent disco is kind of a tentative event, so we'll see if everyone's keen on that or if that is going to happen. But that won't be right at the event. And the farewell party will also be right next to the conference venue and at the right next at our social partner venue. And then the Winelands Day, of course, is in the Winelands, and the social impact day will be in Wynberg. So yeah, hopefully that explains it. In terms of getting around, you can get Ubers. It's about a 10-minute Uber between Camps Bay and Sea Point area, or Camps Bay to town area. We are trying to keep as many of the social activities in the evening right near the conference venue, so you don't need to mission too much. But some of them, of course, are out of our hands if they are in different areas, like the Sunset Cruise, of course. Okay, and is there a pre-selection process? Are we talking about the speakers, Nick, or the meetups? What are we talking about for the pre-selection? In terms of tickets, anyone can join. You can buy your ticket right now. It is, of course, catered towards digital nomads or those looking at becoming digital nomads. But yeah, we are very open and inclusive. Okay, so you said look above. Is there a limit on how many people can enter in the pitch competition? Okay, so with the pitch competition, we are probably not going to limit it. Every kind of session can take about 15 to 20 people. So yeah, it would probably be limited to about 60, depending on how many people are kind of interested. So we'll kind of it'll depend on how many people sign up. So yeah, there will be a limit, Nick. That is actually a good question. So that's something that I would say, if you are interested in doing, put your request in early, and then we will go from there. Awesome, guys. And pre-selection. Oh, do you mean who's going to be selected for the competition? Like who's going to be winning? Or I'm not sure what you mean by pre-selection. Limit on how many people, unless I missed another one. Yeah. So in terms of who's going to be selected to win the competition, we are going to have some judges who are going to be unbiased and who are going to be listening to all the pitches. And then on the final, on the Thursday, we're going to have a pitch finale. And then there's going to be kind of like a short list of the top 10. And then those people are going to be able to kind of redo their pitch, and they can spruce it up a little bit if they want to. And then there's going to be a final prize at the end for the top 3, which is going to be cool. Yeah, if there's 100 people and only 60, yeah, then we will have to do a selection process. So it's going to really depend on how many people put their name down. I would be surprised if 100 put their name down for the pitches, but if they have, then we'll get the judges to go through them before the time, and then make sure that we have a variety of topics, so that there isn't too much overlap. And then we will have kind of a why do you want to pitch, and some, pre-selection questions in a questionnaire, and then it'll be based off that. Yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. Awesome. Julia says, how many internationals are you expecting versus local nomads? Great question. We are expecting mostly international nomads. I would say about 80 to 90%. We do encourage local nomads, of course. And yeah, I'd love to see more South African nomads joining the event. So if you are a South African nomad and you're watching this, please join. We want to grow that community as well. And yeah, it's very variable at this point. So we'll definitely see who ends up joining. But ultimately, from our ticket sales so far, it definitely is mostly internationals at this point. Cool, guys. Okay, so if there's anyone who has any last questions, this is your chance to jump in. Okay, let's see. Are there suppliers to the community? Welcome? Which community welcome are you talking about, Nick? Are you talking about the pre-registration evening, or the welcome address, or the social impact day? Let me know. Glad this chat is working. You guys you're doing really well. Yeah, there's a lot happening in this event. So I'm glad you guys are asking these questions, because I want everyone to be super clear on what to expect. Oh, okay, accommodation partners. Thanks for letting me know. Guys, we are going to be sharing some accommodation partners. As you can see on our partners section, let's go back to that. We are partnered with Neighborhood, which is a co-living in Cape Town. So we will be having a partnership with them, and they do have co-living spaces all around for digital nomads. So that is an option for a lot of you. Then Cape Co-Living is our partner. I do think that they are fully booked already, though. So they might not be able to offer spots, but there will be a partnership there. And then we do have a couple of hotels if you are interested in more staying in a hotel environment. Otherwise, we recommend you look on Airbnb. That's kind of what we find the majority do go for in the community. And yeah, I think we also have an accommodation group, which I can share with you. So if you do send me a DM at nomadweek.co and you're looking for accommodation, I can add you to our Cape Town Nomads accommodation group. And then you can also find longer term accommodation there at better rates. So that's another option. Awesome. I'll send some more information on the accommodation partners in the coming weeks. If any of you are looking for that, then just please do let me know. We do not have accommodation as part of the ticket. So we don't have like accommodation ticket. It's all up to you to find your own accommodation. We find that that's better. The Bay Hotel, which is where we're having the conference, does have accommodation, but it is a 5-star hotel. So yeah, it's up to you if you do have, budget for that. They do have some partnership deals with us for that time period, but it's still very much in season, meaning that the prices are still pretty high. This is going to be, of course, like a luxe place to stay, and it is a beautiful hotel, so I would highly recommend it. But yeah, it's definitely more on the higher end. So completely up to you if that's somewhere you'd like to stay. It will definitely be the most convenient. Great. Okay. Yeah, Neighborhood also is offering some partnership stuff on co-working spaces. So if you're looking at going there, we're also talking to Workshop 17. And tour guides, etc. So for the tours that we're running, we are organizing those ourselves. So we're not partnering up with anyone for that. So yeah, we will be hosting those. So no worries. Awesome, guys. I'm going to be rounding off the webinar and info session now. If you do have any questions, I'm going to just put it back on the contact section. Before I do that, remember the code you can use is Work Wanderers. Don't, sometimes people spell it with the O or they leave out an ER. So take a little picture of this right now or just scan the code and then you can go straight to the ticket page. And put in Work Wanderers to get that extra $20 off. Do remember though, it is only valid till the 24th of Jan. This will be the cheapest price you can get it at. So yeah, the prices will increase from Saturday this coming week. So that's just something to keep in mind if you are looking at, saving a bit of cash. And here are my contact details once again. So you can message our team, contact@workwanderers.com. If you have any questions about accommodation, Cape Town in general, anything you want to learn about Nomad Week, you can just send us a message there. If you're more of an Instagram person, you can send a message at nomadweek.co. And then I will get our team to get back to you there. And yeah, we can get you coming to Nomad Week. Guys, I am so excited. Thanks to all of you who joined live. I know some of you will be watching the replay. But yeah, very, very pumped for this event. Thanks so much for the support as well. And I really hope we can make a massive impact and make this an annual event. So I'm going to hop off now, guys. Thanks again for all the engagement. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Cape Town. And I'm going to hop off. Bye, everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your weekend. Bye for now.